story, it's heartache and glory. Every word is true, and the moonlight lingers, rose-tipped fingers call me to something new. You win some, you lose some, break some, you bruise some. Baby, we both knew that the moonlight lingers, rose-tipped fingers call me to something new. Tell 'em that I'm crazy, it's alright. Get your forgotten glory, it's alright. After the windfall, count it up and add it on. Baby, how'd you do? Well, the moonlight lingers, rose-tipped fingers call me to something new. On change your story, it's alright. Forget your forgotten glory, it's alright. The moonlight lingers, rose-tipped fingers calling me to something new. Yeah, the moonlight lingers, rose-tipped fingers dragging me away from you. Hey there.
Hey, nice job, man. Sounds really good.
Thanks for having me.
I want to welcome everybody to another episode of Wine, Cider, and Song, brought to you by Wild Elder Wine and Cider Company. And we're located in beautiful downtown Jim Thorpe, PA. Is that where you're from, John? Are you from Jim Thorpe, PA?
Yep. It's changed quite a bit.
Yeah. We were down to the wire in the setup, and I didn't get a chance to pour any beverages yet. So I'm gonna do that right now, real quick, like, and I'll be right back here.
Champagne, he brings out the best stuff for me. That's what you're doing right now. He knows me very well. I'm leaving the bottle.
Cheers, brother.
Hey, cheers. Punch. Cool. So, how long you been open now, Josh? I know we've only talked a little bit since you started.
We opened Christmas Eve, actually.
Okay.
And we were, it was a busy holiday. Everything's going pretty smooth.
Yeah.
And now there's 2 feet of snow outside.
There definitely is. There's 2 feet of snow and one hell of a year I don't think we're ever gonna forget. But we made it through.
So, rose-tip fingers.
Yes.
I've been a big fan of that song at all the open mics that you used to come to.
Yeah.
And I remember you telling me that the Rose Tip Fingers had something to do with like a sunrise or a sunset, right?
Yeah, I believe it's the Odyssey. It's the Odyssey Iliad kind of thing, where I ripped a line that's in there that talked about Dawn's rosy-tipped fingers.
Okay.
And you can still find it. I heard it in a long YouTube video. I went down like a YouTube rabbit hole. And I heard it in a video about classical kind of tales. And I looked it up. And Google will search through books. You know, you can find, and I saw
Google
it there.
books.
The song has no connection to any book other than the fact that there's this imagery that struck me
Okay.
really, really a lot. And so I inverted it and made it a song about nighttime, right? So instead of it, being about daylight, it's about nighttime.
Okay.
And I think
Yeah.
I really like it. It's almost 2 years old now. Believe it or
Yeah.
not. It's a long time now.
It's a good tune.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys know, but John's got what is it, like a 7-song or
So there's a 9-song.
9-song?
It's kind of like a deluxe EP, which is usually a smaller package, but this is almost a full album that I did with Dennis Dougherty from town here, and he's got Daedalus Productions. That's doing a lot of good work around here. We did that with him, and you can find that on Spotify if you just type in John David Ambrose.
Yep. And I got to noodle around on that record a little bit,
Yes.
but the stuff that Doug Makofka did was wonderful.
Next
on
level.
there. Yeah. Doug's on next week, by the way.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll have to tune into that. I was just watching Vince and Christie were on with another friend of theirs playing bass. I was watching that show. That was very, very cool.
So do you got anything else from that record, or you got new stuff tonight?
So there's a few of the songs from the record, and I think I'm going to play one now that Doug was on. And then I'll be playing some new material. 2020 mucked everything up. I have big plans to record new material that I'll be playing tonight, and I hope people really enjoy it. But Doug lent really great instrumentations to a few different songs. He played accordion and Rhodes piano specifically changed the next song that I'm about to play completely. And I can't separate kind of what he did in that track with what we had already put down. It changed it that much. It really, I mean, just speaking, it actually was. I'm really happy with it.
Yeah.
Still. So this song's called Early Morning Hour. In the early morning hour, kiss you in the rain for a moment like an hour. You wash away my pain, and I don't want to talk about it. And you think that's just fine. On a witching hour, every fingertip entwined. I don't wanna be alone. Definitely can't go home. Give everything I own. Give it all for a slow dance, like the early morning flower, wither before the sun, like two lonely people staying on the run. I don't want to talk about it. You're the right person at the wrong time. Smile for a moment and drink a glass of wine. I don't want to be alone. Definitely can't go home. If everything I own, give it all a slow dance. Never really stopped to question why. But now I got time to wonder why. Stranger on your scene, I finally know what you mean. I don't wanna be alone. Definitely can't go home. Give everything I own, give it all a slow dance with you.
Shoo-wee. Man, I don't know if you can see him out there, but I got some goosebumps and my hairs are standing up on my arm. Love that tune, man.
Thank you.
And, man, Doug chimed in. He said, shucks. Thanks for that. Thanks for,
Thank you, Doug.
yeah. So, do you remember when, like, you decided you wanted to play guitar, like, or write songs?
That's a long story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got time. It'll add a character to tonight. I don't know. I know there's probably quite a few people tuning in from somewhere I have to be later today. Shout out to my World of Warcraft guild, Pillars. You guys rock. Good luck. So when I was just about 18, I had gotten out of the state system. I was locked up for almost a year, just as a delinquent youth. And it was I was coming out in the system and all the handlers and probation, this sort of thing. They thought I was a real success. They were like, we got to get you back to regular public school. We're not going to send you to alternative school. They have these, I'm sure lots of parents and adults and kids out there know what alternative schools are. It's basically a place that you go so that the public school system can get you on your way to prison. So I had the pleasure of getting out of the system and going back to public school. And I start meeting friends. I've got tons of confidence. I just come from a place where there's adults that will scream at you, right? So I'm walking around my freshman year, a little bit older, not really a freshman, and just had a confidence about me. Never played any music before that. The first party I go to, somebody's birthday party, they had a band in the basement playing, no singer. So they were playing like AC/DC or something. And I just grabbed the guitar, or not the guitar, but the microphone and started singing. And that was the moment. That was the moment.
Nice.
You know, it must have been towards the first half of the year kind of deal. You know, right before you have your summer break.
Okay.
It had that kind of vibe. So now I'm almost 10 years in, at least, or more, writing.
Nice.
And that was kind of the moment, was just seeing the reaction of what I imagine is probably very amateurish singing. Just had a reaction from people. Didn't know I could do it. I just kind of went with it.
Yeah.
And tried to improve over the years.
Well, I remember back 2008, I was hosting an open mic across the street at Strange Brew Coffee House. It was back then.
Yeah.
And you came in and did a Neil Young tune.
Uh-huh. Must have been Rockin' in the Free World.
No, it was whoa, this old world keeps spinning.
Oh yeah.
There Comes a Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice, man.
Well, I mean, to finish that story, I mean that era is really interesting because what I did was I was in school there for a year, back in public school. Started playing guitar and just dropped out instantly, and kind of I've made my way through the world in my own way. Not necessarily all through music, because it hasn't all been through music, but it's been a piece of it.
Yeah.
It's been a piece that's helped.
Cool.
Yeah. This is very good, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so I don't know. We're drinking like we said, we're drinking the Brut apple champagne, and one of these days I'm gonna do a little video about how to make it, and teach you guys how to make it if you want. But let's get back to the music. What do you got up next, John?
I think I have a new tune that I want to play, and so everybody's going through. Everyone's got a lot of time to write music and do whatever it is that they want to do. You and I were talking before we set up about moving, and I'm talking about all kinds of things that are going through my head. And this song is kind of about that, and about faraway places. Like, what is the furthest place from kind of where we're at, and the weather, and it would be warm weather and beaches.
American Samoa.
Yeah. So I wrote a song about a warm day on a beach. This one's called Stay. On a warm day, you're in my arms, I feel so happy. I don't need no charms to hold me over. Sun has come down, but as long as you're around, you jewel in my crown. I get this feeling, sailing away, swell and sweet perfume on the edge of a bay, and I get this feeling and walk away. So I guess I'm gonna have to stay. On a warm night, toes in the sand, sharing night, no particular plans to hold us over. When the sun has come down, but as long as you're around, you are jewel in my crown, and I get this feeling, sailing away, swirling sweet perfume on the edge of a bay, and I get this feeling, and all can't walk away. So I guess I'll have to stay. Oh, I get love lines in your eyes. Who's that girl that just said hey to me? Hope she's a friend of me. I get this feeling, sailing away, once in edge of the bay, and I get this feeling. No, I can't walk away, so I guess I'm gonna have to stay. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to stay. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to stay. If I guess I'm gonna have to stay. Oh,
very nice, very nice. So that's a newer one?
yeah, newer one. It's about a year old, but the lyrics weren't all there. I think they're coming together now. You know, the whole thing.
So lyrics, they come first usually, or?
Usually not. Usually for me, it's that question gets asked to songwriters all the time, and they all have different answers. I think I'm firmly in the I get gibberish first. You know, originally, I'm sure I can find it on my phone. There's a da da, and I get this pillow. You know, it's always that sort of thing.
Oh, cool.
I think I'm sleep. I must be sleepy. I'm thinking I'm asleep.
Yeah.
And hopefully there's a sequel with a blanket. Next one has a mattress.
Yeah. Cool, man. So how many tunes you got for us tonight, John?
Well, it's really up to you. I mean, I've got quite a few. I can just keep
Keep it
going.
rolling. Keep
Bother
it
you
rolling.
with tons of songs, but
Keep it rolling. Sounds really good. We got about 26 people at home. Thank you all for tuning in and commenting and letting us know that it sounds good out there and you're enjoying it.
So here's another song off of my last release, 2019. It's called I Am Free. When you come to meet me, won't you smile and greet me on my very final day? In the greens of summer you can bring me flowers. Please don't cry, I am free. When you come to meet me, won't you smile and greet me and wear my very favorite dress? In the throes of autumn, watching flowers blossom. Please don't cry, I am free. I am free. Smiling in the wind. I am free. Don't know where to begin. Well, when you come to meet me, won't you smile and greet me on my very final day? All the thoughts you undermine, crack of thunder. Please don't cry, I am free. Please don't cry, I
man.
Yeah. And we that song has become synonymous with kind of a notable local, which was Emerson Fries, the late Emerson Fries, painter, and his wife's up on West Broadway, his widow. She's remarried now, but I met him once, was writing the song, and Dennis, who was recording, was really good friends with the two of them, and so it was played at their funeral, and now every time I meet his sons, they're like, "Oh, you're the guy, nice. Song from the funeral guy." You know, that's me now, and
that's great.
I couldn't think of a more tragic and beautiful but important thing to find some meaning with that song. I really love that song. I'm glad it had a connection with people. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Okay, new song. The song is doesn't have a title yet. Oh, this is exclusive here tonight.
Awesome. Nice.
Pennsylvania, you've been so much to me. I've done half of my living far away from the sea. How much time to leave you go? I'm on my own. Never forgetting the river. I was shook up the sights that I had seen. Done half of my loving, chasing a dream. Lower seats evading me, those days are gone. And I got no time, I wanna hear from you want it, well, I wanna go. Anyway that you have it, well, I wanna know. Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania, so much to me. On half of my living, far away from the sea. Though I know the sights will pass, and it's all fine. I know the time is mine, and it's all behind. Oh, it's all.
Nice. You wanted to get a little backstory on that one?
I have a piano in my house, and the piano, for the musicians out there, the guitar and the piano have different advantages. One of them on the piano is the fact that you can do what's called a split chord. And there's a few that are available on the guitar, you know, playing a few of them in this song, but they don't have the same timbre as they do on a piano. And I have this piano that I never play in my home, and I sat down on it and started playing the things that sound best on piano, and that was the song, because it's just, you know, the root and then the third minor and then the fourth and the fifth. But when I do this on the piano, the whole thing is split chords, and the melody came from harmonizing with that. Take away those split chords, you still have the harmony. There's a lack of harmony, but the melody still fits because it's in key.
Cool.
And it's a song about appreciating what you've never really focused on, and then that's kind of, it's like a celebratory kind of song. It's like the last episode of a TV series when everybody just kind of goes off into the next thing. And that's what it's about.
Nice.
I think the next song here is another one from the self-titled. We'll go through
Okay.
a lot of those.
I think you might need to fill up your glass first there, John.
Oh, maybe.
I could use a little bit more too, I think. So, what do you... Are you a cider drinker? Do you like cider?
Not traditionally, but this is light. It's nice. A little tart, not too much.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. So this is it's a Normandy style cider.
Okay.
So it's fermented in a cold room at a very slow pace.
Yeah.
So when cider ferments, when any wine ferments, the warmer it is, the faster it bubbles.
Sure, yeah.
And with apple juice, the apple flavor compound flavor, that evaporates off. It evaporates off when you ferment it too quickly.
Okay.
So a lot of like Angry Orchard and ciders like that, when the fermentation's over, they pretty much have a tasteless beverage, and they have to add apple juice concentrate
So they concentrate back
into it to
Sure,
make it
yeah.
taste like apples again. But this is more of a traditional style where you ferment it cold and slow.
So you're letting off and taking a bit more time.
Yeah,
You
and
got natural flavor.
the original flavor
alcohol content,
is in
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I let it ferment dry. I let it ferment completely dry. And then right when I bottle it, I add a tiny bit of sugar, cap it, and
Yeah.
then a secondary fermentation happens in the bottle, and it carbonates itself. That's that. That's how you make that one.
So what's the upcoming product? What are you coming out with there? What's next, John?
I have an elderberry port that should be ready to bottle soon.
Okay.
So that's
I'm gonna have to volunteer myself. I don't know if you need this, but I'm gonna have to volunteer myself to just come taste test stuff. Are you making YouTube videos yet? Just really describing kind of.
not yet.
Not yet. You're gonna expand
Yeah.
into that way.
Yep.
I think it'd be totally worth it.
Yeah.
You know, the sooner you do it, the better.
Okay.
Because it's a good product. You got to get the story in people's brains. You know, get it in their hands. Definitely.
All right. That's part of the reason for this show. But
Absolutely, yeah. Now, I don't know how it all works, but are you doing online? Are you doing delivery yet? Do you have like a?
I do local free delivery.
Okay.
You can order right on our website.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at wildelder.com you can just, you can either order for local pickup or in delivery, and if you live out of state, we deliver to 37 states. So there's a separate order a second online store that you can access for shipping.
Yes.
So
You're drop shipping. You got a distributor you work with to.
Yep.
Yeah, awesome. Sweet. Things move fast these days.
Yeah.
You're out there. Start shopping. Okay, this is a new song. This is about kind of just making your own way.
Nice.
That's what this song's about. Step outside in the pouring rain. You wonder how things have stayed the same. You work your life on a grain of truth. Some way, somehow, I hope it gets to you. There's only one. Get where you're going. It's on a river of pain. You float down to the ocean. And nobody will speak your truth. You ain't got nothing to lose. Day by day, you're on your way. Walked all night down the city street. Goes down on the bar looking for someone nice to meet. I wrapped my way for some peace of mind. Some way, somehow, I hope I get to find. There's only one. Get where I'm going. It's on a river of pain, flows down to the ocean. And nobody will speak your truth. Ain't got nothing to lose. Day by day, you're on your way. Oh, you see the things are good to you, but I just don't know much about your city life. So trouble you're seeing through, just how much a single night could do. Here where you're going. It's on a river of pain, float down to the ocean. Well, nobody must speak your truth. You ain't got nothing to lose. Day by day, you're on your way. Thank you.
Yeah. So that makes me think of, we were talking earlier about, you're thinking about, maybe checking out a new place.
Definitely.
Checking, maybe traveling a little bit, find another place to play some music for a while and hang out. You ever think of like Key West, man, or something like that?
I've thought of, I've gotten to the point where I'm thinking of everywhere and anywhere.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I spent all of my 20s just playing music and not having money or means or wanting to do anything. And the world just kind of let me do it. The people around me let me do it. And like last year, I started doing some really heavy-duty work, some intensive work, and having the funds to kind of think about that thing. And then they shut down the entire world, you know, for an entire year.
Yeah.
And so I've just been caged thinking about it. Key West. Huh.
I think there's a good, from what I gather, there's a good music scene down there.
Yeah.
It's got the beaches and stuff that you're singing about. I don't know.
Well, I'm singing about them because there's no sand, you know, stuck in like my shoes. You know, that's if you get there. It's very nice to reminisce about beaches when you don't have sunburn and you don't have sand everywhere.
Nice.
I guess that's the way. You know, it's very tempting to write, you know, songs about the area, and especially Jim Thorpe, writing songs about rivers and mountains and that sort of thing. And I've avoided it. I think I'm gonna have to start writing rivers and mountain songs.
There you go.
Soon. That might be the new one. You know?
The Lehigh needs a couple more songs written about it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before it changes too much.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Here's another song called "Waiting in the Morning." It's about having a deep argument with a significant other 5 minutes after you wake up, and then realizing that you still very much care about them, and you'll be waiting in the morning. Waiting in the morning, it's waiting in the morning for you. Whatever you want, whatever you need. It's waiting in the morning, it's waiting in the morning for you. And out of my mind, laying the free. Oh, I ain't never got the chance. And oh, I'd like to see you dance. Just wanna spend some time. Well, that's why you're on my mind. Waiting in the morning, it's waiting in the morning for you. Whatever you want, whatever you need. It's waiting in the morning, it's waiting in the morning, talking to you, wherever you feel. I never got the chance. No, I'd like to take the chance. I just want to see you smile. Well, that's why you're on my mind. Hold me closer, closer in your ocean. You hold me closer, closer for a while. Whatever you want, whatever you need. Waiting in the morning, waiting in the morning for you. Whatever you want, whatever you need. Well, I never got to see. Well, just what you see in me. I just wanna spend some time. Well, that's why you're on my mind. Well, that's why you're on my mind.
Nice, man. Well, I think we have time for one more, and then we gotta wrap it up.
Okay.
Another episode.
Cool.
Want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I want to thank John for coming over,
Thanks for having me.
braving the storm, and want to remind everybody that this will be going on YouTube HD. So if you're having any trouble streaming tonight and you want to rewatch it, it'll be on YouTube and it'll be error free. But again, once you get on the YouTube, if you subscribe to our channel, that'd be great. And come by and see us here at 76 Broadway. Next week, like I said, Doug Makofka is going to be joining us. So. Got another one for us, John?
Wrapped in bones, modern beauty's poses played, and all of the scene fell in love with the dreams of youthful inspiration. All the time in my mind, oh longing. I am free. All the things that I found were waiting. The rose-tipped bloom, countless summer moons were waiting, and I've been played out. Taking on when I laid out, darling, young anymore, finding out what's in store for tomorrow. Striking back tricks that your mind is playing. Oh, I've been played out. Funny things when your mind is laid out. To moving on again. And I just don't see what I saw in the day before. That's all.
Nice.
There's a little nighttime tune. Good night.
Yeah. All right, man. Thanks again for stopping by.
Thanks for having me, Josh.
Yeah. Can you take us out with that intro one more time?
Sure. Little music to set you off. See you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Check me out on Spotify and make sure to buy some wine here.
Yeah.